databases in cyberspace, so I'm interactive, I'm hyperactive, and from time to time I'm radioactive. Behind the 8 ball, ahead of the curve, riding the wave, dodging the bullet, pushing the envelope. I'm on point, on task, on message, and off drugs. I got no need for coke and speed. I got no urge to binge and purge. I'm in the moment, on the edge, over the top, but under the radar. A high-concept, low-profile, medium-range ballistic missionary. A streetwise smart bomb. A Top Gun bottom feeder. I wear power ties, I tell power lies, I take power naps, I run victory laps. I'm a totally ongoing Bigfoot slam dunk rainmaker with a proactive outreach. A raging workaholic. A working rageaholic. Out of rehab and in denial. I got a personal trainer, a personal shopper, a personal assistant, and a personal agenda. You can't shut me up. You can't dumb me down. Because I'm tireless and I'm wireless. I'm an alpha male on beta blockers. I'm a non-believer and an overachiever. Laid back but fashion forward. Up front, down home, low rent, high maintenance. Supersized, long-lasting, high-definition, fast-acting, oven-ready, and built to last. I'm a hands-on, foot-loose, knee-jerk head case. Prematurely post-traumatic, and I have a love child who sends me hate mail. But I'm feeling, I'm caring, I'm healing, I'm sharing. A supportive, bonding, nurturing primary caregiver. My output is down, but my income is up. I take a short position on the long bond, and my revenue stream has its own cash flow. I read junk mail, I eat junk food, I buy junk bonds, I watch trash sports. I'm gender-specific, capital-intensive, user-friendly, and lactose-intolerant. I like rough sex. I like tough love. I use the F word in my email, and the software on my hard drive is hardcore, no soft porn. I bought a microwave at a mini mall. I bought a minivan at a mega store. I eat fast food in the slow lane. I'm toll-free, bite-sized, ready to wear, and I come in all sizes. A fully equipped, factory-authorized, hospital-tested, clinically proven, scientifically formulated medical miracle. I've been pre-washed, pre-cooked, preheated, pre-screened, pre-approved, pre-packaged, post-dated, freeze-dried, double-wrapped, vacuum-packed, and I have an unlimited broadband capacity. I'm a rude dude, but I'm the real deal. Lean and mean, cock-locked and ready to rock. Rough, tough, and hard to bluff. I take it slow. I go with the flow. I ride with the tide. I get blind in my stride. Driving and moving, sailing and spinning, jiving and grooving, wailing and winning. I don't snooze, so I don't lose. I keep the pedal to the metal and the rubber on the road.
If you want to play blind man,
Ochilli.com.
Revelation.
That does sound a little strange, to be honest.
Do you like history? Real history that you were never taught in schools? Why? The Vietnam War, nuclear bombs and nation building in Southeast Asia. By author Mike Swanson, with new documentation never seen before. That'll open your eyes to events that led up to this. Why? The Vietnam War, nuclear bombs and nation building in Southeast Asia, 1945 through 1961. Get your copy today at Amazon.com. Why? The Vietnam War, by author Mike Swanson.
Every time I put it on my face, I'm able to breathe just a little bit deeper.
What are people saying about mytrueessence.net?
I'm gonna tell you something serious, man. I just want to tell you, listeners, I bought some of that Modifilan from Christy, and she made me up some of this emu oil mixed with some other stuff. I don't know what's in it, but I like the way it smelled. And I started putting it on, rubbing it on my foot, rubbing it on my knee, and like the second day, I didn't, I just noticed it. I'm walking around, I'm like, damn, my knee is loose.
I can tell you that oil you gave me helped me with my carpal and my shoulder problem. And if it wasn't, I wouldn't be working.
My ankles started to really be pesky and bother me. And I'm telling you, the pain just went away. Essential oils rule!
And when I put that on, it's like my skin came alive.
mytrueessence.net.
Support Chuck Ochilli at chili.com.
There's no money in it, so
yeah,
that's the problem.
That's the biggest problem, I think. And some people would say that, look, you're in an age when you can be independently supported, but quite frankly, I'm on that business model too. And look, I'm not going to complain, but I'm going to complain. Okay, because people want to support you, they love you to death, but honestly...
So if you're listening in, this is a very unsubtle request. Support the damn show. And I want you to do this too, because, the Ochilli Report is one of the few places where Greg Pallas can get his the stuff out. I mean, you'll still see my bylaws in some of these outlets, but nevertheless, I used to be a regular on CNN and on MSDNC, but no more.
Revelation through conversation.
Ochilli.com.
Revelation through conversation.
Ochilli.com.
Warning, 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 warning.
Go ahead, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's going to hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. This is the comedy show. Now, here, where we got is 67? Somewhere in there.
I think it might be 66, I want to say. Let's go to UncleThePodcast.com and check out where we're at.
Lose track of these numbers.
It is 266 tonight.
266 is episode.
I was gonna say, you better get it faster than Creative Accidents will get it, because Creative Accidents will tell you and tell you exactly at which second of the last podcast that you mentioned the number last time too.
Yeah, yeah, I know. He talks on there, but he doesn't talk on telephone. I want to get 2 points on that guy. I'm still talking about him.
Creative Accidents.
Right, Crazy Accents, get on that phone tonight.
Creative Accidents has been in trouble with you lately.
Yes, he has. Yeah, because I'm waiting to get him a call. I want to get 2 right off the bat.
Now, I have one technical issue to raise here, Uncle. Of course, we do we're live on Ocelli.com every Friday, as we are now, and we're doing the radio thing there. But we do the live stream video version of the podcast too on our YouTube, our Twitter, and our Twitch channels. And that's going right now, and there's a video going right now on the live stream video version, so you can see that. However, a lot of the video graphics I don't have here, so I'm on limited amount of graphics.
What the heck's happened to you, sidekick?
Well,
this should be getting on a ball. It's just not like our boy over there doing his work. I don't understand this.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, for instance, let's cut to this graphic. So this is something that people will recognize, but it's just missing the background that's usually there. So it's still here, but I need to reconnect a few things. It's just computer stuff, Uncle. You know how that goes.
Oh no!
You know that, don't you?
Plain vanilla. What's going? There we go.
That better?
Yeah.
There is a weird thing. I gotta give 2 shout outs looking at the listeners on the live stream really quickly here. First of all, shout out to Franklinville, New Jersey, because I always got to shout out Jersey. You got a listener in Canada right now. You don't have too many international listeners tonight yet, Uncle.
Oh, they'll come up. They'll come up. Give them time. I mean, they just got off the sidekicks program that I couldn't understand half the time. Then that brain thing show.
They're waiting because they were trying to get over his nonsense, right?
Yeah, exactly. Give him time. They'll come back.
I was going on and on tonight, Uncle.
I can tell. I can tell. I was sitting here watching, listening to him.
Other weird thing I see, though, is that for the first time ever, we have a live listener on Podcast Addict.
Oh, that's a new one. That sounds like a new one.
That's an app?
That's an app, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an app, but usually it's for podcasts. I didn't know they had a live streaming option.
Oh, right. We got a new one.
Well, I
get
do
that new one up there.
A lot of different facilities, but I've never seen anybody listening on Podcast Addict before. So that's new.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But,
okay, there, whoever that is, listen to the comedy show. Catch your call in. You can talk to me.
Yeah, you can call. So we're live and we're taking calls as always. The call number is 319-527-5016. Also come on the show through Skype. Skype is, you contact Chuck, and he's Charles.Ocelli on Skype. Send him a message. Type him a message.
Type him a message
Type
first.
Chuck, and then he will bring you on the show. He is Charles.Ocelli through Skype. Or call 319-527-5016. Yeah, I see the Ocelli.com globe is showing some locations. I'm seeing Perth, Western Australia, something in North America that hasn't swung back around. Okay, Palm Desert, California.
Palm
Desert.
Hey, look at them. They're all coming up now. See that?
Right,
See that?
there we
Give
go.
him time.
I don't know
who's
who's
that?
out there, but somebody.
Hey, they're all
That's
coming
exciting.
up. They're all coming
Okay,
up.
so
What the
we've
heck's that?
maybe in our recent travelings and our going out there as we live out there, Uncle, we're gaining some influence out there in the desert, apparently.
It's starting to realize, these are where the people are.
Yeah.
But they're getting their business stuff organized, like organized house and getting that all straightened out before we have our first audience there.
Now,
That's what I want.
Uncle, I have
Before
some...
we have to go to the desert talking there. I want to make sure everything is complete. We walk in the door and go to the room.
Okay.
Nothing more.
Uncle's got a lot of demands
on his desert jobs.
The facilities have to be up to his specifications.
Up to date. Correct.
Up to snuff, so to speak.
Exactly.
Hey, another weird thing for you to note, Uncle, is that actually we have a large amount of listeners for you in the state of Washington tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm counting it. It's bouncing back and forth between 13 and 15 listeners.
Well, maybe his brother got him going. His brother got him moving. Got him starting to talk. Because he's...
We talking about D.C., Chuck?
D.C.?
No. Oh, Washington State.
Washington State, Uncle.
Oh, Washington State.
Yeah, my brother lives around the D.C. area.
Oh, I thought it was Washington State.
Washington, D.C. Seattle, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody in the D.C. area.
Oh, no. I thought it was that one because he'd shake it up. Yeah.
Well,
Have somebody.
They could be over on the live stream on Twitch or YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of places to listen to Uncle, but... it's just funny because I see multiple listeners in Seattle, in Renton, in let's see, where's another one here? It's abbreviated, somethingville. Okay. Oh, a couple of them went away. Shelton, Washington. Blah, blah, blah. Where's another one? I think that's supposed to be Spokane.
Oh yeah, Spokane. Sure, yeah, that's Washington. Yeah,
that's Washington.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of them are in Seattle, apparently.
Yeah.
So I don't know why, but you got a bunch of listeners in Washington State tonight. So just wanted to let you know.
Okay.
And one lone listener in Canada.
Oh, I know who that is. One guess of who that is.
You know, the Canadian Uncle.
The Canadian guy.
Okay.
Yeah, this is odd though. It's like a BMOS or something. QC, whatever that means. I guess that's is that Quebec City?
Quebec. Yeah, maybe Quebec City. Yeah.
Quebec.
Yeah. Maybe.
And the podcast addict listener, it only says United States. It doesn't say where they are. So I have no idea where you are, podcast addict listener. But very cool that you figured out how to live stream through Podcast Addict.
See, well, that's some news. We can get into that. I'm doing something.
Yeah.
If
I
can fit myself in.
iPads and iPhones as well.
iPads and iPhones. Okay. All right, very cool. Yeah, well, I'm. Needless to say, I might be here while we're recording, Uncle. Maybe I'll get the graphics up to date. I've been able to do a little while we're on air just now, and I might continue just making graphics while I'm podcasting. That's put my multitasking skills to the test.
Oh,
so
dang. Finally, he's doing something here, Chuck. Hey!
So you're proving that. I'm
proving this now.
Lucum says he's on Podcast Addict. That's him. Okay.
Oh, he's on there.
Okay, cool.
Wow. Let's get them shaking
Podcast Addict.
phones ringing now. Let's get moving. This is my hour. Let's get moving. Who's on the phone?
Yep, 319-527-5016. That is the number to call, and you'll be live with Uncle on Uncle the Podcast.
Telephone calls ringing now. There it is. Look at that. I just say a call and they come.
Right on time, Uncle.
Hello? Who's on this line?
Oh, hey, Uncle. It's Jimmy James.
Jimmy boy. Here we are. We're sitting in the chairs again. What's been happening with you?
Oh, good.
Huh?
Oh, boy, it's been hot. It's been real hot here lately.
Oh, yeah, don't mention hot. Man, I tell you something. We went to the beach this past day, and man, it was 70 degrees, but they say 67 on the phone. There's something wrong with the weather people. But I'm telling you, but it was nice. The first time ever been going to the beach this past week.
First time ever?
For this while. Been a while. I haven't been to the beach for a while.
Oh, it's been a while since
we're going to the beach.
It's always a good trip. It's always good to make it down there. So many good beaches here, obviously. Yeah. So yeah, it's always fun.
This week,
on your point about the weathermen always being wrong, I've noticed that. I mean, they're getting a little ridiculous.
They don't know. I'm wondering if they ever learned how they do their job right. I don't think they do it right. People hear that we just look out the window. We just look out the window and tell you what the weather is. I don't need to look at them. Hey, this is going to be this. This is going to be that. This is going to be this. This is going to be this. No, look out your window. Be your own weatherman.
Be your own weatherman. Look
Yeah,
out the
exactly.
window. That's your
Forget
advice,
it. That's my advice on these people.
There you go. Stop watching the weather, everybody.
Yeah, stop
You know what's
watching
good
that
for you.
weather. Don't know what they're talking about half the time.
Hey, that could be a really popular bumper sticker where I live. Be your own weatherman.
Oh, there you go. There you go. He's got the idea there, so I can't
Jimmy, you might have to make that happen.
make that happen.
That'd be a good business there.
That's a good business operation.
Yeah.
Like that, because, man, all these dang people, they don't know what they're talking about. I don't know, but that's me.
I like it.
So,
I don't think they take their jobs responsible because
They-
they say, "Oh, that's will be fine. It ain't gonna go under 40."
yeah,
Boom,
exactly.
next day, I went to like 30, and everyone's plants dies.
Exactly. That's my point. You hit it right on the head. That is what I'm talking about. Jeez, they got vegetables out here. Got things in the front trying to water. And man, I see that one's dead. Half the pumpkins are passed on. Flowers are going down because it's so dang hot.
Oh, you're talking about the leaves on the pumpkin.
The leaves on the pumpkin, not the pumpkin itself.
Yeah.
Sidekick.
Well,
It's the way I'm up there watering darn things.
I think overall the pumpkins are okay. And the thing about the pumpkins is we never planted them to begin with. They were
Oh,
just
yeah. You didn't?
The pumpkin seeds got mixed into our compost that
Oh,
we
they didn't?
put in
I
our
was-
vegetable garden.
I was wondering why they were popping up.
Yeah, it was not intended. They just started growing, and I just sort of left it out of curiosity more than anything else. I'm like, I'm not exactly sure what this plant is, but let's just leave it there and find out. I thought
You know, we could use that for pumpkin year. Halloween.
Yeah.
Never mind buying them in with this coming year.
Yeah.
I mean, this coming year, man, we can use them when they get old. I use them when
Yeah.
they get colored.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, why waste your money? Okay,
Yeah,
think
no-
about it.
no need for that.
No need to waste your money.
No need for that.
Oh, what the heck is this?
So yeah, we got the vegetable garden going. It's a humble thing. It's a raised bed operation. It's quite small, but yeah, the pumpkins are one thing in there. We got artichoke coming along pretty good. We've got tomatoes. That's all we have at the moment. But you okay, Uncle? Can you hear?
I'm just trying to get these things on. I didn't realize it was
you
down.
actually spin them around. You want to put them like that. Yeah. There we go. So we're having again.
I was having a problem with my speakers.
We're having some technical difficulties here, but it's fun. I'm enjoying the technical difficulties tonight, Uncle. I'm rolling it. Make it a part of the show.
Yeah, well.
I'm getting some of the graphics back, which I'm happy about.
So,
again, maybe I'll make some new graphics even. Usually I'm making new graphics all the time, a little bit at least.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. I don't want that there.
But, oh, there he is. Mine's better.
There he is. Oh, I have an idea how to... Coming up with ideas, Uncle.
We have moved ourselves in the war side, finally for our delivery on people that send us cards. I can put them on this wall. Matter of fact, have you checked your mailbox lately?
People that send us... Oh, you're talking about postcards. Yeah, no.
Yes, postcards put up on the wall.
Yeah, if you want... Yes, Uncle
That's
wants to... So we're in this new room. We're using the chairs that Jimmy sent us. You can see them on the live stream. We're using those. But Uncle has an idea of... He wants to put a lot of the postcards people have sent us up as, decor.
In fact, I
on the
gave you a
walls in this
few
room.
from Eddie.
I like that idea, yeah.
Got some from Eddie that you should have put up started.
Yeah, I know. So that's something, again, we just kind of painted in here and all that, but I would like to take those things and put them up in this space somewhere. That'd be cool. We
Why
got
you
lots
on
of
the
cool
wall?
stuff people have
Why
sent
I
us over
wanted
the
this wall side.
Yeah, I know. I like that idea. So
Wow.
we'll have to do that. Yeah. So still working on the space here.
Yeah.
Things are coming along pretty good. I'm working on graphics as we record. I got this cold graphic back. Look at that. Oh boy, you proud of me, everybody?
Oh wow, we got the
Probably
number
doesn't mean
2.
Too much to everybody watching, but it means something.
How
to
the
me,
heck did
okay?
you lose it though? I was wondering how you lost it.
Do you really want to know,
No,
Uncle?
gosh.
I can tell you if you want to.
Oh. Trying to set up this thing, and he's got this thing messed up.
It's kind of an interesting story. I mean, computers are getting really annoying these days, and we use Apple computers. And I think that our issues stem from Apple kind of forcing you into, like, when you have separate devices, like the phone and the computer, and if you have an iPad as well, it links the devices together.
I don't know
and
how.
And then, like, the media you have from those devices, like the photos and stuff, it, like, shares them around, and you've got some of them on the cloud, and, like, you can save stuff to your computer too, but it's, for me, it's like, I can't keep track, like, what's on the cloud, what I'm saving to the computer. I can't keep track of what the computer's even doing, and all this hard drive space gets taken up. Right. So my wife was, like, cleaning up the computer this week. I'm not even, like, upset with her, but what happened was, like, the files that were on the computer aren't there anymore. They're on this external drive. And it's just impossible to, it's so hard. It's not impossible, but I mean, I have difficulty keeping track of all this stuff now. And it's not like it used to be. You just make a file, you put it in on the computer, it's there. If you want to, I would save stuff on external hard drives for, you know, kind of saving for later, for, like, archiving and stuff. But now it's, like, bouncing all around between the different devices, and you can't tell what's coming from where, and if it's mirroring files, if it's copying files between devices, and all the space it takes up. It's like, what in the world is going on here? So I don't know. Just complaining about tech.
Every time I try to delete a song off my playlist, it somehow automatically just comes right back. I'm like, I know I deleted that song.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Then he has the same thing. He has the same problem.
Yes, he does. I think most of us do, because it's for me. I have a hard time keeping up with all this, and I have limited time to, like, clean up the files on the computer. Like, it's hard to spend time to keep up with all this, honestly. So it's just, you know, it's just one of those things. It's first world problems, to be sure, but it's just silliness. It is as it is, Uncle. But we're working through it, and we're making it work, and the computer's pretty good, and might be able to actually get a new computer soon, thanks to listener support.
I wish we could get a different company, but they still like this stupid Apple. I don't know why. I do not know why they like this Apple.
Not crazy about it.
No, I'm not crazy about it, but they are.
Well, I'm sorry, Uncle. It's my wife and I believing we're artists or something dumb like that. I know. Don't try to rationalize it. It won't work. Okay, it's just what we do.
I know.
Okay. It's a personal problem.
I know that. That's a given.
Does Uncle want to get Adele?
I don't know if that would be any.
Need Adele?
Is that better, Jimmy? Is the PC the way to go?
There you go. That's got more strong power. That's got more strong power. Adele's. I believe we did.
I don't fool.
I mean,
Apple. I don't fool with Apple.
If I only had my own computer, I'd go that way. I wouldn't have Apple.
You would do the PC route.
I'd put the PC route. I wouldn't go Apple. I'd throw Apple out the window.
Yeah.
If it was me.
Yeah.
It's just me. I've
used the Apple.
It's just how the people react.
I have trouble on a PC these days. Like the interface is different to me. That when I'm on a PC, I sometimes have a little trouble with that. So I'm starting to feel I'm just getting old, Uncle, and I'm having trouble.
You're just getting old. When'd you get to my age?
I think so.
I'm
having problems here, Uncle.
Chuck, you think he's getting old?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what to tell him.
Old, tired.
The initial investment with Apple has always been my problem, because it's always more expensive out of the gate, you know, to get the Apple stuff. And I don't know, for many years, people have been, you know, trying to convince me to switch over, and it's like, I can't afford to go to Apple.
Stay where you're at. Do not play with Apple. Because we've had a problem with Apple when we took a computer in. Remember that, this psychic?
Yes.
Remind that to him.
Long-time listeners will remember that debacle that we had with the computer that was always having problems, and we couldn't get it fixed, and we ended up just having to get rid of that. And we have a new desktop that we've been using to do the show here for a while, but it's starting to get a little older, so I might end up getting a laptop to do the show, but haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Might pull the trigger on that coming up. We'll see. I don't know.
That's in the computer option.
Computer options.
Going to the computer places.
Checking our options, Uncle. You got to know what's open.
Yeah, well,
you know what you got.
Well.
Jimmy, you still with us? How you doing?
Jimmy there. Still.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Any other? Do you have any other?
Any other questions or answers?
Technology woes of your own
of
that
your
you
own,
could
I should say.
tell us about. I'd like to hear about it.
Oh, do it.
Technology issues?
Yeah.
Yeah, just personal problems like my computer is a piece of junk and I'm mad at it, and that sort of thing.
Well, I sent my mother money for Mother's Day. What's that? Going on 2 months ago? I tried to email it to her. Yeah, she can't get to it, and it's just floating around out there. The bank won't help me. PayPal won't help me.
You still never got that money tracked down that you... Oh, man.
God.
That's like 2 months ago now, right?
Well, at least, isn't it?
It's going on there, yeah, because Father's Day's passed now.
Right. Wow.
Golly.
Yeah.
They even have problems in the mail department. He knows about that.
Yeah, I know all these problems. Nothing works the way it used to. It's all broken. The whole thing.
I'm sitting here relaxing in this chair. I'm trying to back down over here like this. So I'm trying to organize my relaxation chair. This chair is going up there, Jimmy. Very nice.
Oh, Uncle, you'll be glad to know that Creative Accents is back in the chat room. He's apologizing. He's saying sorry, was working.
Oh, you're
saying
working?
Hello. So it's good to have you there, Creative Accents. Thank you for making it.
He actually was working.
And it's always impressive.
Hey,
glad to have you again.
Accidents. Why don't you get on the telephone for me? Hello?
Uncle's requesting that you call in, as always, Creative Accents. So, just putting it out there.
Said one.
We're having a good show, though, tonight, aren't we, Uncle? And
Yeah,
Uncle,
we're
as he said, he is sitting back and relaxing. I can see that, Uncle. You're doing a good job of the relaxing back there.
Man, I had this wine here that I drank just a little while ago. Finished it up. And there's no, of course, people, there's no dollar store man. Dollar store sidekick here. Don't have them. Sorry to say that, fellas.
Sorry, everybody. I haven't been to the dollar store lately.
For a month and a half.
It's been a while. Yeah,
I've been at least a month and a half to
I haven't made
2.
it there, but again, as I said before,
Yeah,
every time I've been in, they never have anything new. So
Gotta be something.
You would think, but it's been trouble over there. They haven't had the new beers and even a disgusting wine that will make me throw up. I haven't seen
that's
really
unusual. No wine for him.
Oof, that canned thing was horrible, Uncle, that we drank a couple months back. Man,
it had Chuck going down, throwing it in the yard. The last one that he had in a test jug.
Horrible.
When Chuck was drinking it. I remember that.
Bad. Wine is trouble, Uncle. That's all I'll say. Wine is trouble. Forget that. Dionysus can keep that crap. It's the god of the vine to keep it on the vine.
We're finally figuring out what you can have and what you can't have there, Sidekick. You're starting to learn it. It's about time something's going on.
Yeah, you gotta know your limits, Uncle. You gotta. Testing yourself is fine, but then once you run the test, take those diagnostics and take the info for future reference and use it. So.
It took me a minute to find it, but I found the Monkey Suit Twister song that's relevant to Apple.
Oh, how about we play that? Does that sound good, Uncle? All right, yeah, Uncle, do you like that idea? Uncle?
I forgot what it was like.
All right, let's play this little Monkey Suit Twister for you out there.
Nice.
And appears to be called Destroy Apple.
Oh, yes, I heard about it.
Apple, stroy apple, oi, stroy apple, stroy apple, stroy apple, we're stroying apple, we're stroying, oi, 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 we stroy apple, we
Oh, yeah, I
stroy,
remember it now.
we stroy apple, we stroy apple, oi, 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 we stroy apple, we die apple, we stroy apple, we stroy apple, oi, 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 yeah, that's good. Yeah.
There you go.
I remember that one.
You remember that? Yeah.
You were getting aggravated. You were getting aggravated.
We were upset. We were upset that night.
That was when you were going after the thing, and you were saying that they destroyed your machine, and this will say something about it, and then that's it. I don't remember now.
That's when we had the problems, and we couldn't get the computer fixed, and we just had to write a punk song about it. Sometimes that's your only recourse is writing a punk song to get back.
Back at him.
If
I remember that one now.
The vocals are turned up on that one. The guitar's somewhere in the background, but it's it's punk. Okay, that's what we do. We might have to do. We should one of these weeks. We should bring the guitar back out and just get pissed off about something and do a punk song again, Uncle. Do you think we should do that one of these weeks? I don't have the equipment in here now, but maybe coming up in a future show. Should Monkey Suit Twister return?
Yeah, we'll do that near the time.
It's been a while.
Been a while since I played one.
Yeah.
I haven't played one of those songs. People probably miss it.
Yeah. And I will recommend to any new listeners or even listeners that haven't made it back into the archives, go to the earlier shows. The first one where we did the punk thing initially, it was an early episode, maybe like in the teens or like even the single digit episode.
We started in Orange with all this.
It was definitely recorded in Orange.
It was in Orange that we
started the band.
We started the band, and it started up there.
That's a good episode. Yeah, so go back and listen to that. It's a short one too. It's maybe like 20 minutes at the most. It's probably like 15 minutes long or something. So go check those old episodes out if you haven't. And that one in particular was a lot of fun.
That will get you motivated into seeing what this kind of show is.
Yeah. Oh, and Creative Accidents is saying, he's reminding us rather to never shop at living spaces.
Oh yes, that one too. Yeah, but we still got a problem here. His wife likes that.
Oh, gosh,
and that's a problem. It's not the furniture problem. It's delivery people. Delivery people, they gotta can them. They don't know how to deliver at their houses.
We had problems.
They cannot deliver the right time.
Big problem.
That's their problem. Get the deliveries out of there.
And
we'll go to the stores, fine. Maybe go and get it. It's fine, but don't for a delivery. They do not know how to deliver.
Yeah.
Because remember.
I got one more incentive for people to go back and check the earlier episodes, because I play something every year at Christmas time, because over the couple of days, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, right? I put on a special stream, and always Monkey Suit Twister gets in there with this one.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Oi, oi, oi. Christmas tree, 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 Christmas tree.
Yeah, I love that. It's got more guitar in it than the last one, so there you go.
Christmas in July, we're doing that. Okay.
Look, you know what? I play the Boondocks Christmas Story and clips from Bad Santa and all kinds of stuff on Christmas on the Ocelli Network, just to like, give people something to laugh at and have a good time with. And Monkey Suit Twister gets in the rotation every year. So there you go with that. And yep.
Cool. Thank you, Chuck. We appreciate that. Yeah, it's always fun making those songs, huh, Uncle?
I think we ought to go back.
We should do more.
Especially the ones for the holidays.
We should.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing something for Thanksgiving holiday, but I haven't thought of something.
Oh, like a song? Yeah, we did a few cover songs. Like when the party people are doing their podcast, they would do things like, they would do the themed episodes, and you request a song for the theme, and they play it. And if you did an original song, or if you sang the song or whatever, they'd give you priority. So we recorded a couple Monkey Suit Twister covers of our submissions, and those were fun. So those are cover songs that we did.
Is that how Macarena got made?
Yes, that is the origin of Macarena.
I was sitting there trying to figure out why. And by the way, Uncle's not on mic.
Okay. Yeah,
turn it up.
You're up, Uncle. You're back.
Why you stop playing with those knobs? One knob check, and that's it. Sidekick, leave my knobs alone.
Sorry, I fixed the knob. It's all good.
Can't hear me.
Not want you playing with his knobs.
Yeah, do not play with a knob. Play them on once, turn them on, and leave them.
Creative Accents is telling us in the chat as well that was the case. But it should be back. Uncle should be back now. So.
I'm back now.
Okay, good. Thank goodness.
Oh, well.
Once in the 90s, I seen those guys who really sing Macarena.
Oh, Los Del Rio.
I was at
Macarena?
Yeah,
Macarena,
when I was in Spain, they were like they were on the Spanish side of the base, and I always went over there to shop for funsies. And in the middle of their mall, these guys are up there playing that song, and they were all. I was like, "Oh, wow, awesome!"
It's a popular song, though. I mean, heck, I never seen a song as popular as that one.
That was huge.
In a holiday special, even.
That song was massive. It's crazy the popularity of that song.
That song just
that's pretty
popped
cool,
over
Jimmy.
people. Yeah.
Even though for a very brief time I played in a wedding band where we did, rock songs mostly for a wedding, believe it or not, I had to generate a version of Macarena as a rock band, and I am so grateful that no recordings of that exist. And you on somebody's stupid wedding video somewhere, there may be a recording of guess what?
Yay.
Macarena. Me trying to seriously do that.
Did you do the dance along with it, Chuck?
You dance one?
Oh, I can't dance. I never. Never could.
Don't have my idea.
Even when they had
Don't have my idea. Chuck danced like he never danced before that night. Someone get that video.
Pick up the video quick.
Oh, guaranteed whoever it was is probably well past divorced and already destroyed the video, thank God. Because it would have also included me doing the chicken dance. Not kidding. That I danced to.
Dang, I got him going.
Ooh, okay, there we go.
Boy, I get him moving. I get Chuck moving when I do all this kind of stuff. I didn't realize I'd do that.
You know the song I always play at weddings as a gag, or just kind of a chuckle. I always play I Knew the Bride when she used to rock and roll. Love that song.
All right. I warn people, whoever decides to get married, play that song. Oh, no. They're going to be starting to play that song.
About Macarena, Uncle?
No. What he said. What Jimmy
that
said.
one. Oh, the rocking one. Yeah.
The rocking one.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? I approve of that.
I knew the bride back when she used to rock and roll.
Almost like that. Macarena.
Oh, she used
got
to
more
be
shaking
the
though.
pony.
Well.
Oh, please. Van Morrison.
Van Morrison.
Chicken dance and Macarena.
Oh, nice. Good mix, Chuck. Good mix.
This is when you hired guys like us, you gave us a list of stuff we had to know, and yup. What I paid for $100 back then.
Hey, it's a living, Chuck. I mean, you got to do.
It's
you
something
give the people
to
what
do.
they want. So
Yeah.
keep the customer happy.
And my Lemon Revolution shows, oh man, they shoot anything out.
True enough.
Any songs.
Macarena though, as the last little piece of Monkey Suit Twister for tonight. You want a little clip of that?
Yeah. Let's do the Macarena. That's worth it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you guys wanted to go with it before I did it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh.
Hey, Macarena! Hey, Macarena! Hey, Macarena! Hey, Macarena! Hey, Macarena! Hey, Macarena! Hey, Macarena!
There you go. How's that?
Yeah, good, Chuck. Thank you. Did we do that well, Uncle? Did we pull it off?
Oh, Uncle's off mic again. What happened?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Will you stop playing with my...
Oh, man, I'm
Give me
really...
this. Which one is mine?
Yours is up. No,
That
Uncle.
one?
Yes. Are
This
you
one.
turning it all the way? What are we doing?
Hello. Can you
I'm giving
speak?
trouble. Hold on. Wait.
Can you hear me?
Let me goof with
Leave
the
it
knob
up.
here.
I want it up.
Okay,
I want you to leave it alone. Leave it up.
It's up.
Where is it now?
That's my fault. Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
sorry.
Leave it alone. I told you, leave the things
Okay.
alone.
We're good.
Charlie.
The knob has been put back in place.
I don't know, but I'm playing with knobs too now. You got me playing with the knobs.
Well, I forced your hand, Uncle. Quite literally.
Well, oh, I wonder what happened to Ed lately. I haven't heard from him much.
I'll bet he's busy. He's a working man.
Oh, yes?
I assume so.
Oh.
Because he's been in the chat, right, Chuck? I think he might be in the chat now, even.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, knowing his chat name, he just asked for a CD. So
Yeah. There he is. Yeah, so he's there. He's with us, Uncle.
Oh. How are his old scores doing? Well, yeah, I mean, the scores are being haved up here now. Let them down. Let them know.
Luke said it's the new Kid Rock single. I love it. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, comedy hour and knobs and everything.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, despite the graphics situation, Uncle, I think the show's turning out pretty good here. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
we're rolling with it.
It's going. People are gonna. I probably all listening right now, but give them time. They'll call in soon enough.
And I see Ruckus is in the chat, so hello. So hello there. Glad to have you in the chat. Ruckus, along with Creative Accents in the Twitch chat. Got a lot of folks in the Ocelli.com chat room. That's cool.
So they're all listening now.
Ruckus is saying, this is fun. The next time your wife gets angry, drape a towel over her shoulders like a cape and say, now you're super angry. Maybe she'll laugh. Maybe you'll die.
What the heck's that one?
What incarnation is going on, dudes? Is ACR Chopper? Oh, we got the ACR contingent here now. Okay, cool.
Also have a suggestion from the chat room over here for Sidekick. Maybe try a different dollar store. They said no drinks. What?
Oh yeah, well
that's a very good smart idea. Hey, why not try that?
You like that?
That's a smart. Hey, you got something to think about there. The chat room. Let's try that. Good point, people.
I have a retort to that. You want
Let's
to hear that?
try that. Let's try that. Just to look around in the building, looking around the dollar stores, and look around. Maybe you might find something.
I appreciate the suggestion. Here's my one issue with that, is that the only dollar store chain that I know of that carries beer, it's a chain. There's only one of them that carries beer that I know of, and every single store that you go in has the same drinks. So they distribute whatever drinks that they get to all of their locations. So you go to one location or the other, you don't really find different beers at them. So that's a problem with the dollar store beers, is it's limited to what they have at any given time, and it can be it's annoying how limited it can be. But I'll get back in there. It's been a while since I've been to the store, so I don't have an excuse there.
Oh. Well, because they're yelling for a drink. The chat room is yelling for
the chat room
drinks.
is quite active.
They want the drinks. I mean, they're telling you, not me. They're telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, they may not.
Ruckus says every time he goes to dollar store to do that, they get weird. So yeah, people get weird. So yeah, I mean, if you go to the dollar store and the people aren't being weird, you're not in the dollar store. Is what I would say. It's always an experience.
You go to gyms. Jimmy the Gyms go and get some groceries.
Jimmy the Gyms?
What is that? Jimmy?
Is that a grocer?
Jimmy the Jim. What the heck's Jim? What Jim is that?
Trader Joe's.
I mean Trader Joe.
Okay.
I mean Trader Jim.
Trader Joe's.
I was
They
thinking,
got good stuff.
They
do.
I know it might be a little more expensive, but
Yeah.
but might have something
Yeah.
for one night or something.
So maybe I'll stop by Jimmy's. Maybe I'll get to the dollar store, and eventually they'll have something. So, well, I'll get back there. We'll see.
Because
Just
I
give it
remember
time.
us drinking that. I remember us having them drinks. What I liked about them were the out-of-state drink, out-of-the-country drinks. Man, they had a load of those beers, and they were very tasty to me.
We've gotten a lot of interesting international drinks. From
International
the dollar.
drink.
We
That
have.
was very good.
We have.
I sort of liked that, but that was the ones they had there at the dollar store there at the time.
Yeah.
We've been having a lot of trouble over here in Michigan with border raids.
Border raid?
Like with Canada? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
these
Canada.
yes, the Canadians come in buying up our cheap cigarettes and booze, stealing our women, doing things to the farm animals, and then taking right back off to Canada before we could do anything.
Filthy Canucks, eh?
Oh, they doing that. Holy moly. Gosh.
They need to build a wall up there, I'm thinking. Buildthewall.com for the northern border. Let's
Northern
start
border
this
needs
up.
it now. And this has gone out of hand. This is definitely gone out of hand.
You don't support that politically, Uncle. It's building a
It's
wall.
out of hand. It's out of hand.
It is.
All this stuff. Here we're talking about drinks for having a test on drinks, and here we are having the same problem once again with the people overboard. I call them overboard. Over the wall. I call
Over the top, Uncle.
Over the board, over the top, on that kind of stuff.
northern tier.
Northern tier.
Mhm.
That's what I say.
Yeah. Up north.
If you wouldn't know what that meant.
I say just build a wall. It fixes everything. That's
Think
my,
I'll build a
philosophy.
wall. But the only one that did decently was Reagan.
He built the right wall.
He built the right one.
Well, he tore down a wall, right?
Well, he tore down a wall. No, that's right. He tore down
Reagan
a wall.
tore down a wall, and then Trump comes along and steals his ideas and Nixon's ideas, and he does the opposite to build a wall.
Exactly. That's exactly the point.
So
Whoa, this is terrible.
what was that all about?
Did you want to hear? Well,
You should have torn down a wall, maybe.
This country. Oh, it's really getting bad, people.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it, Uncle?
Not sort of interesting, but it's.
Let's
sort
see.
of
Ruckus
bad.
is saying quite a bit here. He says, LOL, I remember as a kid hearing stories from grandparents about how much candy you could buy from a penny. Oh, for a penny.
Oh, yeah.
What does that look like 20 years from now with our grandkids? Billy, when I was your age, I could buy one bottle of water at the dollar store, 9 for $1.59. Billy, yeah, right, Grandpa.
Yeah, that's not like the Waltons times when they're having on the Waltons. You can buy them for a nickel. A bubblegum pop.
For a nickel.
Oh yeah,
Say,
I want a
you
bubblegum
go to
pop.
movies for a nickel. I
Yeah,
tell you.
yeah. At that time, yeah. At that time, I'm not
Yeah,
talking
I
that
remember
time.
Hershey bar.
Hershey
Even
bar
I can remember
for a
Hershey
nickel.
bars being a quarter. I remember when they're a quarter, and I'm not father of time or nothing.
Me neither. Look, I was mad when they went to 35 cents, you know? Just baseball cards went up too. 35 cents. I was like, come on, man.
But I got a whole book of baseball, football cards packed up. I got them all the good ones. But
Ruckus is being the bad boy in the chat room, and he's saying, I remember when a dime bag cost a dime.
Dime Bangkok.
Yeah.
What? You know the song have
Well,
been
you must really be old.
back to songs for a moment. I'm getting into songs.
What about songs, Uncle?
There is something I enjoyed listening to lately. Pink Floyd has got my attention. They really got some decent music out that's very long. I like music
You talk about the
music.
Ukrainian national anthem.
What do you mean?
That's the new Pink Floyd song.
It is?
They released a version of the
new one?
Ukrainian national anthem like
Recently?
Like a
I didn't
month
hear
or
it
two
yet.
ago. They did that. Yeah, it was like Pink Floyd is doing a new release for Ukraine, and it was just them doing like the Ukrainian national anthem, and it was
I
not
had
very
to
good,
listen to that.
honestly. But I'm not trying to talk bad about Pink Floyd. I like them, but that was kind of weird. I don't know.
When did that come up? I didn't even hear about that.
I'm shocked as a Pink Floyd fan because that's almost taken a side in a war. I never thought Pink Floyd would ever do something like. Wait a minute, was this David Gilmour's Pink Floyd or is this the real Pink Floyd?
I can't remember all the details on that. I don't know like who made the decision, who exactly was involved, but I think it was released as Pink Floyd. For what that's worth.
Just as to which is which, actually, Jimmy, can you help me understand which is which anymore? Because
which? Pink Floyd with the one with the Indian.
Yeah, he did the 80s and later on music after. What was the
Waters?
Who wrote The Wall? What's his name? Yeah, Waters. After Waters' last album was like in 81 or 2, The Final Cut or something like that.
The Final Cut is the only Pink Floyd album I actually like.
Oh, Chuck.
Well, that's ironic because it was entirely done by Waters because the rest of the band was sick of them. So maybe you're more of a Waters fan.
I may indeed be, and it's the one that I really appreciated, long form and everything. Otherwise, Pink Floyd pretty much puts me to sleep, with the exception of that album.
Egg with the Indian.
All of it.
Oh, I like the one with the Indian. It feels like the country is starting
that's
to back.
The one with Gilmour.
Who?
Yeah. The later songs was by Gilmour as the lead singer and writer. And,
that was his. I like that one.
I think.
That's the one I sort of like.
I don't mind. I don't mind those albums. Those are good.
I mean, because
I like Pink Floyd. I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
I mean, some of the stuff on The Wall is okay, but I'm just saying, pretty much, I'm just not a fan. Never have been.
Really? Huh.
Hey Chuck, what kind of music you like? Pass on saying, just curiosity.
Well, I'm like a mega stuck fan of Black Sabbath, is what I am.
Sounds like my friend.
Yeah, I love Black Sabbath.
Likes Sabbath. He liked it
Yeah,
too.
they're great. No doubt about that. Uncle, how do you feel about Black Sabbath? I don't know if I ever talked to you. If we talked to you about that.
Black Sabbath ain't very interesting. But what I try to do is get into one of their songs. See, what I listen to these on my phone, and they got the connection. Mm-hmm. So I get them connected into YouTube on my Instagram.
Oh, the songs that you listen to.
Listening to.
Sure,
and I try to find them. And I flip them over to mine just to get them on. Because right now I've lost the Instagram for I lost the music one.
Oh, the music on YouTube?
On
It's
YouTube.
not playing? Is that
it's not playing any other one, but only on my app.
Really?
I mean, I don't know how, and
I'm
I
not sure
can't
what
get
happened there.
numbers, but I've listened to who's that?
Oh, I'm just looking at the.
What I'm taking a picture for? I'm moving me.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I'm pulling up the restream.io account. I'm seeing the numbers on Twitch. We got a few people listening on Twitch, so thank you everybody and watching on Twitch for doing the live stream video version of the show there. That's cool. And of course, that's where we're getting all the ACR action with ACR choppers there. Ruckus is there.
We got a new answer. We got a new comfort there on the active stand on that because it's got people talking. That might be a new video playing, new audio for us, new
You're talking about the live stream video.
Live stream, a new one.
Oh, there's all sorts of possibilities. I actually...
Because I never heard of it until this night. That new one that you got.
Oh, yeah, the one that Chuck mentioned that Lucan was on earlier.
Yeah,
there's so many apps, so many like online channels, so many ways to...
We could find a couple of new ones actually just talking here,
We could.
and people
We could.
pop on them. Yeah, you never know what could happen next.
Maybe we should stream on Truth Social.
What would it work to try to...
We could do the Truth Cast, the Uncle Truth Cast.
Do other ones. Wouldn't it cost to add on another broadcast area for us?
Well, we're on so many of them now.
How much are we on?
Yeah, that's the thing. I got asked that question recently, and it's impossible to even know because, like, we're on the iTunes one, and Lucum said that what he did is he took the iTunes link and pasted it into Podcast Addict, and it works through there. So we're on iTunes Radio, we're on Zeno, we're on Shoutcast, we're on Radio, we're on TuneIn. I mean, all these things carry us live, all kinds of apps.
Come to think of that, you know what I think he does? You just hit it, Chuck, about how he puts it on. Like, put the YouTube.
Oh, Lucum, what do you do?
Lucum, he puts it on the YouTube, and he puts all these other stations connected to him, and it pops on there. That's how he does it.
It's crazy what can be done now.
You see that there, Chuck?
The distribution of media now, it's exciting what you're able to do and how you're just so simply be able to
That's how he does
stuff
it
out there now. It's cool. That's good. I mean
that's...
Oh, I forgot, Chuck. Chuck also, to further make confusing, both of those guys tour around as Pink Floyd at different times, and sometimes simultaneously.
Yeah, that's why it's so confusing to me. I don't know who's who. Because, yeah, I've seen stuff come out, and it's like, well, that's an entirely different lineup from this or that. But interesting about that Waters thing, because I didn't even know that was mainly him on that album. I never bothered to even look into it. It was just, to me, that album is very good. Just the final cut, which I had read somewhere they were going to make into a movie as well, like The Wall, but they didn't. So... because at one point their management ran away with all their money. I know that.
That's...
Yeah. Hey, what was the guy? Oh, Sid. What was the guy who went nuts? So
Sid Barrett.
Oh, yeah. He's the one who went
Sid
crazy. Barrett. Yeah. He lost his mind a bit there, yeah.
Man, they sometimes do, and they're on these bands all the time. Traveling around.
Yeah. Well,
and they have them problems sometimes.
Yeah, it's I mean, again, I'll just I'll echo what I said before. I'd like Pink Floyd, really. I mean, from all eras. You go back to the Sid Barrett stuff. It's pretty weird. Like they're pretty wacky back then, but that stuff is fun too. But I really like the Waters stuff and the Gilmore stuff. I appreciate too. So I don't know. I think they're good. Yeah, it can be a bit slow. I understand what
you know what we haven't talked much about.
Their management ran away with their money and invested in Monty Python films, if I remember correctly. But I mean, it's been so long since I saw this stuff. But like all those films that didn't make a lot of money but are cult classics. Like I think it was Pink Floyd's management who funded all that. Which, by the way, you got about 3.5 minutes left, guys. Just so you know.
Wow, we're about out of time.
Talking about music. I was going to talk about the Who for a minute.
The Who? You want to bring that up?
Yeah, I just wanted to see how they are operating on that.
How they're doing these days?
These days, but I think we wait on another week for that.
I think financially the guys in that band are doing okay, so perhaps better than Pink Floyd. I don't know, but I think they're doing well in that regard. Pete Townsend is an interesting character that's had some odd allegations against him over the years, but
odd allegations and odd stories too, because wasn't he a woman trapped in a man's body, and also wasn't he deaf? Or did I miss something here?
Somebody's deaf? Ooh.
Yeah, he's a weirdo, to say the least. No doubt about that. But I like the Who. I think they're a great classic rock band. I like the film Tommy is cool. I love their
Tommy.
music. Their
They
music
played
is
the
good.
Tommy song.
Yeah.
I remember that. They did play that Tommy song?
Yeah, the rock opera movie. Yeah, they did that whole thing. That was.
I thought it was John.
There's some interesting esoteric stuff in there too, which I find fascinating. So I don't know, just a lot of stuff going
So
on.
we gone to the fair a couple of times, and we've heard of live groups.
Like the Orange County Fair.
Yeah,
they get some good. They get some good concerts
decent
at the Orange
comedy
County Fair.
shows.
They do.
And the last one we went to see had a pretty good band.
ACR Chopper saying Bon Jovi and Nickelback are my second and third favorite bands.
Nickelback? Oh, I like Nickelback.
Nice. Very cool, Chopper.
Oh, yeah, Chopper, we got to know this Nickelback's pretty good, too.
You are now my sworn enemy. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, smart.
I think it's funny. Yeah. A lot of interesting bands out there. Yeah, Uncle, we're at the end here. Do you want to shout out to anybody, Uncle, before we go? Do we need to do a shout out or two or what?
Having a shout out to everybody that is listening and who has been hadn't got to talk, but not a talk. But whoever has been listening very well and out of the United States, well, shout out to you all too. So
yeah, okay, cool. I'll give a quick shout out to everybody in the Twitch chat room. Again, the ACR contingent. We got Chopper, Ruckus, everybody there. Thank you for showing up tonight. We've got our limited graphics, but you don't care. You're here anyway. Glad to have you as always. Live Friday night, Ocelli.com.
Oh, by the way, when are we going to play our games on Saturdays?
Oh yeah, I know. We haven't done a live stream of the gaming recently. We just haven't been able to do it, Uncle. But when we can, we'll be back doing that again. So check the Twitch and the YouTube for those.
Yeah,
we'll be back.
I'm back into that.
Back.
Just for
where we're able to do things, we will like that. And or the website.
I'll tune into your gamer stream if you play Bomberman with Uncle. Okay.
Oh, we have that one. We could play.
Yes. We do have that?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, we'll play that.
It's a good game.
Good for you. We'll play that. I want to see what it's like anyway.
That's a Chuck request there, Uncle.
Okay, we'll play that.
Yeah.
Now, next time I did to play that.
So do subscribe to the live stream channels, the YouTube, the Twitch, and yes, even the Twitter, because you'll find those pop up. We do those live stream broadcasts, and you're going to need to be subscribed to them to watch them. So there you go.
It'll be the first time we do it in a new room.
You can find links to all our stuff at UncleThePodcast.com.
We'll do it on our first new room.
We'll do it first in the new room.
This new room, we haven't done one.
Yeah.
Now think about it. We
We're
haven't
gonna have
done
to do that then in the future. But Uncle, I think that's it for this week.
What does he got for shout out for Chuck? I mean, for Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy. I forget. Jimmy, give a shout out quick.
Quick shout out thing for you.
My bad.
All right, a shout out to the first heavy metal band, Led Zeppelin. They just wow me.
That was to make Chuck angry, but we know what you're doing, Jimmy. But that was good.
Yeah, that's a good band too.
Lifted Riffs. I love that cartoon when they do that. Lifted Riffs.
Oh, no.
So again, UncleThePodcast.com. Uncle, why don't you bring us home for the week here?
There's our show 266 is delivered. Bye-bye.